So you're thinking about moving to Bothell, Washington, but you want to see what the city is like. We're going to look at a map overview of the city of Bothell to give you an idea of what it's like, and also look at what some of the houses cost in the area. So stay tuned. Hi, my name's Jonathan Martis with North Pacific Real Estate. I'm a local real estate broker in the area, and I've been a broker for over 7 years now. I wanted to show you the city of Bothell and what it's like from a map perspective. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and then we can go ahead and take a look of what the city of Bothell looks like and look at some more details there. So let's get started. All right, here's a map looking from a zoomed out perspective. We're going to have Seattle here, and here's Lake Washington. And if you go across a 520 bridge, you get into Bellevue. And the 520 highway does have a bridge section. It is a toll bridge, and the I-90 goes across. There's no toll on that freeway. Coming up 405 is going to bring you through Kirkland, and then eventually into Woodinville, Kenmore, Bothell area. If you take I-5 from Seattle, you go north. Some people, what they'll do to get into Bothell is they'll take 522, and they'll take it all the way across and come into Bothell that way. All right, so that's a way for you to kind of get an idea of the city zoomed out from an overall greater Seattle area perspective. This is the city limits and the black outline here. And you're going to see price points listed here, but I can't show the property because the MLS rules say that I can't show or market a property without the agent's permission who listed it. So if you want to search for homes, you can go on my website. I have a link in the description below. But I'll give you just some details about the house, so you have an idea of what the homes cost in certain neighborhoods. All right, so we are gonna start, let's go ahead and start in downtown Bothell. I'll show a satellite view really quick. I'll zoom out too so you can see what the satellite view looks like from Seattle as well. All right, now let me go ahead and zoom back in here. All right, from 522, you're gonna have downtown Bothell area. It's not a huge downtown, but there are some, condos and apartments there, different restaurants and shops, the city hall, police department. But this is the downtown area. And if you continue north, then you're going to get into more of the residential neighborhoods here. Also, regarding the university, if you take 405 north, you're going to have Cascadia College and then also University of Washington, Bothell campus. And you'll see the different buildings as well. All right, let me go back to the street view. All right, so let me show you what a house here in this area costs. This is close to 1.6. They actually didn't put the correct price, they round down. It's 5-bed, 3.5 bath, close to 4,000 square feet. That's gonna be a 3-car garage home, and that's gonna be close to 1.6 million. If we zoom out a little bit and we look on the east side of 405, we have, this is, looks like a townhome, 775, and it's gonna be 3-bed, 3-bath for a little shy of 1,700 square feet. This is gonna be a newer build. And then right on the edge here in Bothell, this is a manufactured home for $475,000, a little shy of 1,600 square feet. So we'll continue going north here, look at some different areas. Like I said, here's gonna be a lot of residential neighborhoods. Bothell Everett Highway, it's gonna come down into the downtown Bothell area. And Bothell will continue further down to this corner, kind of where the Kenmore area, Kirkland area is. If we go up Bothell Everett Highway, we're gonna get to 228th. 228th is goes across pretty far. I mean, if we look at the west side, it's gonna go all the way towards close to Mount Lake Terrace over there, and it will go east close to, actually it will hit Highway 9. So there's people that will take Highway 9 that goes all the way up north, and it can bring you north into Snohomish area, and then also it does hit the 522 highway, which some people will take to go into Bellevue, the back way. So if you're kind of on the edge of Bothell, depending on traffic flow, you may want to take Highway 9 to go into Bellevue or Kirkland. Just depends on the location of where your house or property is. And if you haven't seen my video yet for Bothell, I have a driving video, and this will help if you watch that and this one as well. It'll give you a really good idea on how the city is laid out. If we continue down Bothell Everett Highway, we're gonna have several different stores over here and shops and restaurants. There's gonna be a QFC over here, Chick-fil-A. You're gonna have different grocery stores, restaurants as well. And then from a satellite perspective, you can see different stores, commercial buildings. And then also over here, there's gonna be different commercial buildings as well. There's T-Mobile, there's Philips, there's companies as well that are located in Bothell. All right, if we continue up Bothell Everett Highway, there's a community church here as well, Canyon Hills Community Church. I go there with my family on Sunday mornings. Try to make it most of the Sundays, but we'll go there frequently, and there's people I know that attend that church. If you're looking for a church over there, that's a nice one I'd recommend. If we continue up Bothell Everett Highway, we'll have some more stores. Here we're gonna have the Fred Meyer. This is the Fred Meyer. Let me zoom out. This is the Fred Meyer here. You have Chase, you have BECU, you have different restaurants, and you also have a Safeway across the street. And you're gonna see part of the edge of Bothell up here by Maltby, and then also going down. This is proper city limits, but there will be other parts, the address that may say Bothell. This is what it's using for the city limits of Bothell, but the way the cities are laid out, it's kind of interesting because there's parts that will be one street away from the next city, like maybe Mill Creek, but it's actually Bothell, and sometimes it's a little confusing to pinpoint where that house is within that city limit because of how the city is laid out. Let's look at some houses here. Let me come up on, we'll go up Bothell Everett Highway, and then if we take Maltby Road and we come down, we're gonna come down here, 39th. So if you, actually sorry, 35th, I wanted to show you 39th. This is 39th. This is Bothell as well. Looks like the city limit outline is a little bit off in some ways, but this is gonna be Bothell also. There's a lot of homes here built in the 2000s, pretty large size lots, decent lots compared to some of the new homes, and a lot of different parks. You can see the different parks here. And from a satellite perspective, I'll show you what that looks like. You can see the homes here. You'll notice if you come down 45th here, the homes here in Bothell, they're actually a lot larger from a lot perspective. They're some older homes, but they also aren't as cramped. So if you're looking for a place in Bothell with more land, then this side on the east side of 45th here will give you that kind of more space, right? If you're looking for more land. And these will be newer homes, a little more clumped together. Some are a lot closer together than others, but just kind of depends on what you're looking for. Right now, there's not a ton of inventory on the market, but we can look down here to see what some of these homes are going for. 1.4 million, 1.2 million, 1.3 million. So for 1.3 million, it's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath house, a little over 2,500 square feet. For 1.3, that's a 2-car garage home. And then you'll have one here that's 1.6, a little over 1.6 million, 5-bed, 2 3/4 bath, a little over 3,400 square feet. Some of these houses will be newer or brand new. Some will be a few years old, and some will actually, in this area that we were looking at, will be, early 2000s, maybe 2005, 2006 as well. All right, if we go past Bothell Everett Highway here, as I mentioned before on the map, this is 228th, and that will take you kind of closer to the edge of Bothell, and then also eventually near Mountain Lake Terrace. Bothell Everett Highway will continue up and eventually get into Mill Creek. Mill Creek is, if you continue forward all the way, you're gonna get by 164th here. There's a Mill Creek Town Center there, which is like an outdoor mall. and there's yeah, a nice place that people like to go, not too far from Bothell. Let's go ahead and look at some street views. We pull up Google Maps and let's look at some street views. So some of those homes I was referring to earlier, they were in this section with the houses with larger lots and houses that were closer together and newer. So I'll show you the street view here. If you haven't seen my neighborhood video, I actually made one of these Bothell neighborhoods. So check that out if you haven't already on my channel. So these are some of the homes you can expect to see. A lot of these homes will be over 3,000 square feet, 5-bedroom, that's common to find here in this area in Bothell. And I'll expand this so we can see a little more kind of where we're at on the map. So this is gonna be 39th, the main street. Let's get on, yeah, so this is 39th. This is gonna get you to all these other communities between Maltby Road and 228th. So if I zoom out, it's gonna be, let me zoom out a little bit more. Okay, so this is 228th, and then that's Maltby. And all within here, you're gonna have a lot of communities with some newer homes. The lots will be smaller compared to the ones on this side after 45th, but some people prefer that, so you'll have some options. Just to give you an example, if we look here, you'll see what I mean. You know, larger properties, some of the houses will be older, but it's right there next to those newer houses. It's just a different feel. So if that's something you like, you'll have that option not too far away. Let me show you some other homes here. It's a very popular place where people like to live, and I think this is where we were earlier. Let's try this part. I want to show you, let me come up this neighborhood. I believe this is going to be Foxglove. Yeah, Foxglove neighborhood. Yeah, and the schools aren't too far away. You'll have the high school. If you continue going north, it's going to be a few minutes from here, North Creek High School. You also have the Ridge Activity Center. It's a church, but also has an activity center with like some rock climbing structures, I believe some bounce house type setup, a basketball court, full size, some activities a lot of people will go to. It's pretty fun, especially when it's raining. Nice place to go visit and enjoy your time there. You have different schools nearby as well, and Canyon Creek Elementary School is not too far. You'll see it here on the bottom left. All right, let me show you a couple other neighborhoods here. So very nice homes, nice communities. The landscaping's very nice overall. People take care of their homes here, and from me actually door knocking many of these houses when I first started out, I can firsthand tell you that the communities here are very well taken care of, and there's a lot of pride of ownership. Next, I'm going to show you some of the bike trails and just the public transit. If you like to ride bikes or run or walk, there's a lot of trails here to make sure you can get where you need to go. You can see all these red lines here. These are the different paths and trails that will get you to different parts of the greater Seattle area. Here in Bothell, you can see from not too far from the Fred Meyer, you'll go through Canyon Park. You can continue going south, and it'll bring you into downtown Bothell. And then you can go into Woodinville. You can also go into Redmond. You can go into many different parts of these cities, which is really nice. If you're a bike rider, this is really nice to have, especially if you want to go ahead and ride your bike along the lake here, around Lake Washington. You can go even far south through Redmond and Sammamish into Issaquah by Lake Sammamish. Here are different bus stops and public transit. A lot of different places you can get a ride on the bus. It's only a few dollars, and per day I believe it's less than $10 for a daily pass. So you'll be able to find a bus and just get where you need to go with no problem with the different public transit options. All right, I hope that was helpful for you to get an idea of what the city of Bothell is like from a map perspective. If you're looking to move into the city of Bothell or the greater Seattle area, let me know. I'd be happy to help you out with that. My number's below. You can give me a call or shoot me a text message. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see other content from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you again and have a great day.